Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the StudyHallPodcast. I'm your host Sanaya, and today we have a special guest.
Joey, hi y'all.
This is my friend Joey. I met him at college, but a little fun fact, me and Joey actually from Chicago. Like, we both from Chicago,
so we here.
We see each other. I really wanted to get into the whole making friends scene in college, because I know when people go to college, some people be like antisocial and they don't want to talk and they be introverted. That was kind of me, but I had to realize that if I'm in college, I gotta make friends.
Exactly.
Which is why I got you.
And we 600 miles away from home.
Exactly.
So like, we don't have no choice.
We need each other. Like,
we don't have no choice,
people.
literally.
I do got a lot of friends at home, but here it's like, how do you feel about making friends here?
I mean, when I came to school, honestly, I literally came here knowing that, like, okay, I don't know anybody here. I have no footing here whatsoever, so I just have no other choice but to expand and put myself in a completely unfamiliar place, in a completely uncomfortable situation. So I just didn't have no other choice but to be like, to expand and like be social and resourceful. And I just started, I don't know, somehow it just all worked out.
I feel like it's easy for you to make friends.
I'm very social.
That's all my joke. I got a lot of friends. Like, everywhere we go, he be like, hey. And I'm just like, I'm that friend that be waiting for my other friend to say hey. Like,
y'all, I just literally love people. Like, when I was in high school, this is the thing. When I was in high school, I wasn't really social I didn't really get like this until senior year of high school. And that's because I was just so uncomfortable with myself. Like, so it was hard for me to talk to people and really accept the fact that I actually love people. I used to be that high school that's like, I hate people, like, oh my god, I'm so I hate everybody.
That's how I was too. It was literally just me and my boyfriend in high school, and I was like, I don't want to be friends with none of these people, but it's like, girl, why not? Like, stop. Like, literally,
I just had to accept, like, it's not even everybody else, it's me. Like, I was just so uncomfortable with myself, so it made it so much harder to be my social self.
Yeah.
But I came to college, and I had already been, like, you know, accepting myself more when I was like a junior and senior in high school. And I just came to college under the impression that, like, girl, you don't know nobody, so if you don't branch out, you're gonna be, because everybody gonna end up fanning their people, and you gonna just be the one lingering around, and that I'm not going for that. And then I knew too, I was like, this answer is long.
that's fine. Like, that's what we do.
But then I knew too that I came here for college to like network and, you know, build my Rolodex and stuff like that, because like that's why I came to Atlanta, should I say, because I know it's like a hub for opportunity, basically. And so I was like, if I'm gonna get that, if that's what I want to do, I'm gonna have to do my part. And so I did my part, y'all.
So he did his part.
And I be saying hey all the time to everybody.
I need to be on that for real. But like, I feel like I have enough friends, but I want to expand my like relationships. But right now, I'm satisfied with the people that I'm friends with, if that makes sense. Like, it can be bigger, but I have people at the same time.
Quality over quantity.
Quality over quantity, exactly. Because you can be friends with the whole world, but are they really your friends though?
Exactly.
Are they really your friends though? My first week, like freshman, maybe not even just the first week, like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, I would go to the dining hall at like 10 p.m. and I would literally see everybody like in friend groups, and I literally felt I wanted to go home so bad, because I was like, why the is everybody
like, where man's at?
Where mine's at? So like, I was so jealous, y'all, because it was literally tables of like 10 people, 5.
I'm not gonna lie, I was one of them. Like,
I know. That's what I'm saying, y'all. He really is for real. And I just be like, God, like, why my people not here yet?
But sister,
what?
The thing is, like, what? You know, too, your floor is, because we lived in the same building freshman year too, but we just didn't live on the same floor.
He lived on like the social floor.
I lived on a really social floor, and her floor was just very divided, kind of like.
It was. Everybody's in their
It was quiet. It was so quiet.
It was quiet.
It's a ghost town.
I was so jealous when I came. I'm not gonna say jealous. Jealous is a big word. I was just so like, ooh, when I came to his floor, everybody was just friends with each other. They'll be in the little lobby,
the common area,
playing music, playing games, talking to each other. I'm like, I don't do this.
Y'all, we literally like was like we are still like a family.
Like family, literally. And I just be in my room. Wasn't nobody on my floor. It'd be maybe 2 people on my floor.
But then I started coming up there when we met. Let's talk about how we met.
Okay, so me and Joey, we were actually in the same statistics
Statistics.
I can't even say it. We were in the same stats. We was in stats.
For real.
So we was in the same stats class, and y'all actually had a friend crush on Joey. That's the thing. I was like, oh my god, I really want to be his friend. Like, oh my god, he looks so cool. He's so cute. And I did a thing one day, and I said, what I said to you?
I don't even remember, sister. Hold on.
No, thank you.
There you go.
I said something to him. It was nothing of substance for real, but it started a conversation.
You asked me how I was doing on the stuff. Like, how you doing in this class? Like,
is it hard? Like, how you doing?
What you get on the test?
Are you struggling like me?
Yeah, it was basically something like that. Something along them lines.
Yeah, so I talked to him, and we was just talking about the class, and from that day forward, it was history, and that is like.
Okay, and then y'all, this is my hub.
Y'all
Y'all don't know for real, but I'm her wifey, she is my hub, and we got the rings to prove it. It's on the wrong finger, but in the wrong hand, but that's not the point.
Like,
yeah.
It don't even matter.
But yeah, and then y'all, you forgot a part. And then our friend's birthday was our friend's birthday was second semester. We were already out of the statistics class by this point. Our friend's birthday was second semester. Our friend Emily, shout out to Emily, her birthday coming up again. We also met at Emily's birthday. That was our second time encountering each other outside of like the classroom scene. And our friend Emily both invited us to her birthday dinner. So we get there, and I was low-key surprised to see you. I didn't know that y'all was like cool or close for real. So I was like, hey.
Wait. Sorry to cut you off, but you remember that time I was on your floor and it was the pajama party?
Oh yeah, and I was drunk though, so it was
he fell off a scooter and his face was like really messed up. Like he had black. I mean,
she was finna say.
But he had blood on his face, and I remember he just kept looking at me, and I'm like, oh my god, like I talked to him before, but I don't know what to say. Like
I probably was like, who? I probably was trying to figure out where I knew you from.
And then we went to go sit in the lobby with everybody else. Like we sat in them chairs, and like you kept looking at me, and I was just like.
I was probably trying to figure you out. So
I'm like, do he know me? Like, are we friends now? Like, we not saying nothing, but we keep looking at each other.
And that was before Emily's birthday.
That was before Emily's birthday. But
So
God kept bringing us back together, for real.
He did. And so we like basically met again at the dinner, and I was not drunk that time. We was not in class, so it was the perfect opportunity to talk to her a little bit more. And so we was sitting almost right next to each other, and I remember she pulled out this little mirror that she had with an S on it, and I was like, that is so cute. And she was like, thank you. And then Emily did a little shindig after her dinner,
like
and we was talking there, I think. And then the next thing I know, we went outside together in a group. We had went out together. I don't know where we went. I think we went to a party, and me and Sanaya was just for some reason we just was like, it was just like us two. We was with everybody else, but it was like very us.
I got this video of us. I think that was the first time we actually hung out. I think you had on like this blue. Yeah. And I had on a black jean jacket. And we was coming out the elevator, and y'all, I was like all on him, like I was hugging him. Yeah,
I literally be thinking about that video when I'm talking now. I'm thinking about that video,
and that was our first time hanging out, like. And
we just in love with each other.
Exactly, we're married now. Like this is my first guest.
Yes.
Like, okay, so let's get into a relationship.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's talk about it. I guess I do talk to somebody. But I'm not gonna say who it is because that's not even important. But it's not talk. It's like I don't know, y'all. Like the first boy I ever liked at this campus made me not ever like nobody else because I just feel like everybody be playing. How you be feeling when it comes to these campus boys? These little.
Y'all, I've actually never talked to nobody on this campus. It's been some little interactions, but nothing worth mentioning. Yeah. Nothing worth mentioning to me, at least. Yeah. I would hate I would hate for somebody else to disagree, but nothing really worth mentioning to me, honestly. But I think that's because I'm not really fond of the people at the school, honestly.
What about Atlanta in general?
I don't really like Atlanta boys too. That's what I was about to get at next. Like people from Georgia, I don't know. Something just seemed like it don't click with me and them. You know what I mean? Honestly, I think it's way different from my expectations before I came to college because I expected to come here, honestly. And find somebody and it's like a story, a meet cute in the library, that one of some type of nature. But it did not work out that way. And last year I really did have like a little season of disappointment, and I was just so dissatisfied with like my romantic life. I did have a little period where I felt undesirable, and I quickly came to the realization that it's not me. It's really not me. It's just a certain type of vibe that Atlanta people, or like, I don't know if it's Atlanta people or people at this school, or both, and I think it's both, honestly, but like, it just don't really mix with me. And the people who be approaching me be like not really my speed, so I just be like, you know, I'm just gonna wait. Not even wait, just like try to free the thought of like,
just let it happen.
Yeah, like if it happened, then I'm cool with it. But I kind of got my head down right now, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm not really expecting to see anybody who I even remotely find attractive, and also who would like me back.
My thing is, when I like somebody, I have to get to know you. So I haven't liked nobody in Atlanta who I like, which is like, ooh, like I like them, I want them, because I've only liked my friends, and that's the problem. Once I get to know them and I see how they think and I see what they interested in, that's when I'm like,
you ain't wrong.
Like, ooh, maybe I like you a little bit. And that's how my other crush started to form.
I be having crushes on a lot of people, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I confess,
it's a lot of eye candy out here.
I be having crushes, I do. Who sue me for check? Real? Like, but like, they're just not crushes that I would act on. You know, sometimes it's just best to look and, you know, like,
look but don't touch.
Because sometimes even when you interact with somebody, it literally ruins the whole thing.
Yeah,
like,
it's like, oh, I know you now. Oh, I heard you talk. Oh, I heard
how you act, how you think. Like,
it's a turn off.
No, you ruined
like,
it.
Yeah, I like my perception of it.
Yeah, that's really what it be. Like, it's
like,
just a perception thing, honestly.
I like who I wanted you to be, not who you is.
Exactly. So you just look from afar to avoid all of that. But yeah, I think the main reason for me though is because a lot of people that I be liking, I don't be sure if they be liking boys, and I don't really be feeling comfortable asking that question.
Yeah, I know that's real hard. Like, I be thinking about, cause like not majority of my friends, but I have a lot of gay friends and a lot of gay family members. I know that's so hard for y'all. Like, the dating scene, I know that's so tiring. Like, you could like somebody, but then you can't.
Literally
scared to pursue
it's exhausting.
Them or don't know.
Or you would be getting mixed signals. Like, you would think you get mixed signals, then you would bring it up because it just seemed like you, like, you know, it just seemed like something, and then it'll be discredited, and I would just be like, well,
I guess I was wrong.
Okay, I'm dating to marry, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm cool with dating around to see like what I like and what I don't like, but ultimately the next relationship I get in, it's to marry. Like, and a lot of people don't really be on that. I'm literally, I hate the cuss, but I'm that bitch. Like, it's a lot going on, so like, I need, you know. That's
what I had to realize too. I was like, I'm not searching no more. I don't even care about that. I'm just focused on the vision.
Exactly.
But when I was searching, I had to realize, like, girl, you're the prize. Like, what's going on? Like, you're literally the prize. And just with that mindset, that mentality, you're going to attract everything that you want. Like, everything that you need, everything you desire, everything you want, you're going to attract it because you're in that energy, you're in that state, you're aligned with who you are and what you want.
I literally feel like every time you start like accepting that, it's no reason for me to be searching, no reason for me to be beating myself up, no reason for me to be second guessing myself. As soon as you start accepting that, stuff literally just start coming to you. Like, literally. Things, people, opportunities, everything just start coming to you when you start accepting that. I just be like, you know what?
You just gotta let it go. You just gotta detach. You gotta trust in the flow. And you just gotta let it be. That's what I'm learning. That was my biggest lesson, y'all. And I feel like I met that boy for the exact reason. Like, I know it sound like, I don't know what it sound like to y'all, but to me, I know why I met him. And I was holding on to an expectation for so long. Like, I wanted it to go how I wanted it to go. Like, I like him, he gonna like me, this gonna be that, we gonna go on vacation, we gonna be this, we gonna be that. And like, it's not gonna be like that, because whatever is for me is gonna be for me, and that was not for me. That was just to teach me to let go, be in my power, and whatever's going to come to me will come to me when the time is right. So I just had to that's really been the biggest lesson for me. It was the big lesson for me. I learned my lesson. I've let go. I really let go of it. And like whoever's been on this journey with me while I met him, even though nothing has happened, I've never told him I like him. He never told me he liked me. It was just always a emotional battle. But ever since I really let go for real, it's like I can see so much clearer now. Like I can see the whole purpose of everything.
When some stuff is behind you and you could just look back at it in retrospect, it's so much easier to just be like, what was a like literally what was I thinking?
Like, what was going on in your head for you to be doing all that? Like,
what was she thinking?
I was tripping, y'all. I was really like...
But it happens, honestly. Like, you literally have to go through that. It's a rite of passage. Literally, it's a rite of passage. You have to go through some BS in order to understand that you don't want BS.
Yeah.
Like, you're not looking for BS.
Exactly.
And you know what I mean? You have to go through that.
That's like breaking through that shell. Like, shedding old skin and going to new ones.
One of my little revelations about love is like, I'm realizing that you have to do your part. You could want somebody to, approach you and, stuff like that. Obviously, that's fine. And, especially for girls, I feel like that, a lot of girls have like that mindset of like, my man will approach me and, we will be wed and we will be together. And obviously, that's ideal. But I'm realizing for me that like, I did have that mindset. But I'm understanding that I have to do my part as well. Like, I can't just expect, not even just with boys, with everything. Like, I can't just expect everything that I want to fall into my lap and I'm not doing my part. Like, sometimes you have to speak first. Sometimes you have to write an email to whoever about an opportunity for it to be extended to you. Sometimes you literally just have to do your part. For example, you can't just keep praying to God and not for what you want. You can't keep praying to God for what you want and not doing your part. Like, you have to do what you can so he can meet you where you at and, do that one. So yeah, that's my lesson for real. Like, doing your part and knowing when to let go. I heard this saying recently, like, to let people lose you. And that literally was like everything that I needed to hear for real. Like, just you are amazing. You are like everything that you need to be, and you're trying at least. And if somebody is not appreciating that, or if somebody's not reciprocating that, if somebody is not making you feel
your value,
making you feel your value, it's not your responsibility to prove it to them. You just let them lose you, and sometimes they will understand eventually. But even if they don't, that's perfectly fine. Like, it has absolutely it has so much less to do with you than you think. And everything to do with that person. So let people lose you, for real.
One thing about what you just said was, the only thing about losing people to me is that they still see that old version of me.
Yes, I be thinking about that too.
And I don't like that.
Yeah, because you don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
No
That's
more.
not even me no more. I'm a whole new person. You're not even seeing the same version of me. I've grown, I've done the work, I've learned from my mistakes. But I guess that's also the good part about it, is that they don't see that version of you because they helped you become the new version of you.
Yeah.
And then also when you were talking about God, you gotta do the work. I do a lot of reflections on myself, and I'm like, I'm so blessed, I'm so grateful for this life that I live, and all the opportunities and all the people around me, and just everything that was given to me by God. And I was just like, God, like, you do so much for me, but what can I do for you? And I got like an immediate message in my head was like, just be obedient. And I was like, okay, like, what does that mean? And it's like, if I tell you to do something or you feel called to do something, then just do it. Like, all you have to do is just do it. But that just reminded me of when you brought up God. Just be obedient, and God gonna do his part. Like,
he gonna slide.
Okay.
He gonna slide. It's true. He gonna slide.
He gonna slide. Like, I feel like I'm living in all of my blessings right now. Even though all of them aren't fully fulfilled, I can feel that they are in the works, if that makes sense.
I really do live, y'all. I'm so proud of her, for real.
I'm proud of us. Like, we doing our thing.
Yeah, and we trying to be good people.
We trying to be good.
Not everybody trying to be a good person.
Exactly.
For real though.
I miss being home because, like, groceries is expensive.
Girl, what? That's why you miss home.
Like, I really have to be an adult, and it happened so fast.
Yeah,
I'm so close.
It was abrupt.
I know y'all like backwood, but it just happened so fast, and it's like so many big responsibilities. But I feel like that's literally what college is, though.
Yeah, a fast responsibility.
And I miss getting cooked for.
That's it.
I miss my job. I miss my car. I miss getting cooked before. I miss not having to pay for groceries. I miss everything that I have to do by myself. That's what I miss about.
Period. You miss the dependency. You ain't wrong. You miss being mommy baby.
Exactly.
And daddy baby too. Because you got a dad. I don't.
You don't got. Oh, it's okay.
I do miss home. I really do miss home a lot. I came out here, like I said, because it was more opportunity for me here. But I get homesick around 2-3 months. I get ready to go home.
Yeah, it's okay. That was
like that's cute. But let's wrap that up. I'm really close with my sister, so I be missing my sister a lot. Like my sister is actually my whole world, and so like being apart from her this long is something I'm not used to. Even with me being a sophomore now, I be missing my mom. I be missing my job. I love my job too. I miss the food very frequently. I miss the food. I don't really eat fried food. Chicago got a lot of fried food. I don't really eat a lot of the Chicago food, but it's just the vibes. Like, what?
Chicago give New York.
Yeah, like I don't even know like how to put it because I don't eat Harold's no more. But when I did, I used to do Harold's down. Harold's down, Sharks down.
Yeah, I used to eat a lot of Sharks.
Pizza Puffs. I love Pizza Puffs. Down.
I've never tasted a pizza puff. I feel like they're not good.
It's good. No, it's good.
Isn't it just like bread and like pizza stuff?
I don't know. It don't taste like pizza though.
What is it?
It's hard to explain.
Bread and pepperoni and cheese and sauce.
You
like
just gotta eat it. You
like
gotta eat it. No, it's better than a pizza roll.
Okay.
Like for real, for real.
Okay, I believe it.
Yeah, you gotta try it when we go back home.
I think I'm gonna try it for real.
Yeah.
Joey got some really good friends, y'all. Like he got some really good friends. Like we was together.
She's talking about my home friends, right?
No.
Oh, and period?
Here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, restart. Sorry.
He was like, this is before we was about to go back to school, and he was like, okay, so who taking me to the airport? And his friends, both of them started looking at their phone like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, or I can take you. I was like, oh my gosh, that is such a blessing to have friends who will take you to the airport, like friends who be like, okay, Joey, I got you. Or
I do love my friends so much, and I think it's because like I try to be as genuine as possible. I'm very upfront, like I'm very authentically myself all the time, and
that's the best thing you can be.
I'm also very selective about who I allow into my life, and like because I know how dramatically it affects the quality of your life, like the people that you are around, the people that you know what I mean. Yeah, and you are an average of the people that you are around. So I don't use the friend word lightly at all. Like I don't just throw it around. I use the word with a lot of intention, and I choose my friends very wisely, and I don't choose them based off of what they have or who they hang around or how they dress, how they look, none of that. Like I really do choose my friends from a place of like looking at their heart and looking at how they, how they act to me and other people. And I just try to look at who they are rather than what they are on the outside or externally. I feel very grateful to have been blessed with all the people that I have been. My friends at school, my friends at home, everybody is just like, I love them. I do love my friends, y'all, a lot. I love my friends a lot. I
feel that's how it is even with me and you. Like I remember we was talking about something and we was saying we can feel the love that we bring in our friendship. Like you can just feel it. Like it don't even feel like it's just like a
school friend either.
Like it has depth, it has authenticity. Like it just feels like love is in the friendship and we actually love each other
and we care about each other.
Exactly. And that's so good to have in a friendship, just to know that somebody sees you.
And that's another thing that I love in my friends too. Like I said, I show up as authentically myself, and I never really had like male friends before I got to college. I had one in high school, but probably two in high school. I'm not trying to discredit any of my friendships, but like I didn't really have male friends in high school at all because like people was very, in high school you kind of childish. A lot of people would be very like, that nigga gay. Like people wasn't really like that to me ever. I'm not gonna lie, nobody ever really did that to me in high school except for like the hey.
Yeah.
I say that to say that like I didn't really have male friends in high school or whatever, and when I got to college I was like kind of concerned, like because I didn't want more male friends, like because I'm not really socialized around men, so I don't be knowing how to act around them sometimes. Not that I'm like awkward, but like I just was so socialized around women, and so I just know how to interact with women most. And so I got to college, and like I said, I show up as authentically myself all the time, and my friends, I love them more because they love me. For me, they let me be myself, they let me show up and Shit, they see me twerk sometimes, like, you know what I mean? I done twerked on top of Camario's car. Literally, yes, like, and yeah, they just still love me. They still talk to me all the time. You know, they text me, check up on me, take me to the airport, like, give me advice sometimes, even though I'm low-key smarter than them.
Yeah, they see you as Joey.
Yeah, they see me as me.
Friend.
Yeah, as like their brother almost. And that's just what I feel from them. I feel like all my friends are like my family. And that's how I felt with you. Like, no, you talking about other people, but I literally felt that with you on my birthday. Like, Sanaya played a very big part in my birthday and making me feel special and celebrated. And y'all, she made me realize that one of my love languages is acts of service. She was taking care of business for me. And I was like,
what we doing this?
I was like, wow, like I didn't really think about it until like, no, I thought about it as it was happening actually. I was about to say I didn't think about it after. But I kept thanking her, like literally I kept thanking her because I just felt so like cared for. Like she was like, so what you doing this time? And what you doing this time? And I'm like, Sanaya, can you please just call them? She's like, yeah, I got you. I'm gonna take care of it. And then I'm like, Sanaya, can you just, cause I canceled one of the things already.
And I was like,
and she was like not trying to let me. And I was like, I want to cancel it. Like, it's done. And she's like, and then I changed my mind. I was like, can you just tell everybody that like,
he's like, can you host it? Can you host it?
And she was like, yeah, I got you. Like, it's literally, she made it nothing. She literally made it nothing. And she made me her priority on my day. And it just made me feel so loved. And I just can't even express. I don't even want to start crying, but like, I will because, y'all, that meant so much to me.
He ain't want to do nothing on the day that we had something planned, and that was like an intimate celebration. And I'm like, okay, we don't have to, but like, are you sure you don't want to? Like, then I'd be like, okay, what you want to do? Cause like, what you want to do? Like, I don't want to, and I'm like, it's only you only gonna have a 19th birthday
one time.
Like, you have to live your life. You gonna look back and
you always get me with that. Last year, y'all, let me just add this in here. This. Like our friends was like, it's Baddies Sunday, like let's watch Baddies and get food. And me and Sanaya don't watch Baddies. We walking over to their house or whatever. She like, I'm like, I don't even watch Baddies. She like, I don't either. She like, what? You ain't
gonna ever have this moment.
You said when are we ever gonna be 18 watching Baddies with our friends on Sunday? Like, oh my, this always gets me with that. Like,
but it's so real though.
It's true. That's why I be folding. Like,
we only have this moment.
You ain't wrong, hub.
We only got one life. As
let's live it up.
Exactly. We only had this one life. We only had this one moment. So just do the stuff that you probably not gonna be able to do in the future. Cause you never know. That's really why I be like, let's do this now because.
Life's short.
Right, like just because let's do it because we can, because we have the privilege and the opportunity and the advantage to do it.
Exactly. Seize the opportunity, strike while the iron is hot, things like that. I really want more gay friends. I don't have any, y'all. I have Kai though. I do have Kai now. Like, because at first I had 0. Now I have Kai, and so now I have 1.
But we gotta get.
Oh yeah, we do, y'all. We don't. Wait, should we talk about that?
No, I don't think we should say it. That's kind of illegal.
Yeah, we don't have fakes. We don't promote fakes. We don't know anybody. We don't even know anybody who sells that.
It was a joke. I was just saying like we gotta like go out more.
Yeah, but I'm so appreciative of Kai because like being the only gay boy is sometimes like an experience that nobody understands. Like I feel like having a gay friend and having somebody like who gets your unique experience, like at least 90%, because the 10% is because y'all are different people, but like 90% gets it. It's so reassuring, like I'm not alone, and I just love that feeling. Like it feels like community, like you get it, you get me, because like I have hella girlfriends, but they don't fully understand my experience. I just want more gay friends, and I'm so grateful I met Kai.
And the thing about Kai is like, I feel like I saw him grow into who he is now. When I first met him, it was just like Kai, but now it's like Kai.
Yeah.
Like.
Yes, chest out like Kai.
Like this is
now
me.
It might become Deshaun soon.
Okay. What's your type?
The brutal truth is, y'all, the people that I be liking kind of be looking the same, or having like the same vibe. Like, I think more so I have less of a type. I mean, I do have a type of looks too, but I really just be liking a certain vibe, and they happen to look the same. But usually, I like boys with short hair. Honestly, I don't like locks or like braids, cornrow. Like I don't like that. I'm not gonna lie. No, like hey, no shade, none of that. But that's just not my tea. I like short, low cuts, either with the deep wave.
You like some waves.
Yes, I like a low cut. Typically, I like people that's like, is it okay to say I like dark skinned people, like darker skinned people than me?
That's your type.
I like people darker than me. I feel like it just like it's so sexy, waxy. I like calm style too. Like I like big, like not even big, but like sweatpants and a t-shirt, a hoodie, and I like Crocs. I'm not gonna lie, I like when boys wear Crocs. I like when boys like wear
you sound like yourself.
Slides and like, but I mean like in public, like I really would not mind my wearing Crocs and
I feel like that's cute. I like when boys dress
like sweatpants with some look, even if you got shoes on, like shoes, just some look presentable. I don't really know. They be trying. I don't like the moral of the thing is I just don't like boys who be like putting that shit on and like so like want to be seen, and like I just don't like that. So I really do like a boy that played it back, like very, you seen it?
Yeah, I did.
Very like to himself, very unenthused with like being on the scene and being seen and shit like that. I do kind of have a type, like I admit it. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like I had a type at first. Wait, where'd you go?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I had a type at first. I thought my type was white boys, y'all. I've had this phase where I go in and out of liking white boys for whatever reason. I really don't know, and I've never even been with a white boy, but I feel like I don't have a type for it. I feel like my type is when I get to know you.
Yeah. Sapiosexual vibes.
Yeah, like I gotta intellectual. I gotta get to know how you act, how you think.
They be calling that demisexual, I think. Demis? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't shoot my shot at nobody, y'all. Like, I'm really a scary individual. Yeah. I would look but not touch. Like I don't out of sight, out of mind. Like it's like, ooh, she's cute, but
why you don't think you do that though? Why you don't think you?
No.
Why not?
Cause like, what if I get rejected? That's embarrassing.
I know people be doing rejection therapy, and they be like, sometimes you gotta like get shut down. I done got rejected, but at least I put myself out there.
I got rejected from a job.
No, you get rejected from a or a girl.
No, y'all, I can't do it. I would cry myself to sleep, and I would like never look at myself again.
I be feeling embarrassed sometimes, but like, who are you?
Feel embarrassed, though.
Who are you? Like, I'm just human, and it's 1,000. Why would I let what you feel about me and how you, the whatever opinion that you form based off of me being vulnerable and me, acting on my feelings and being brave enough to say something, like why would I let you dictate my self-worth? Like no, like I'm completely fine before you and I'm completely fine after. Yeah. Let's just move on. What are we talking about?
It's like I just like you, that's it.
I like you. I like you. I like you.
I like you a lot. You still going to the gym?
Oh yeah, we about to go to the gym. Scope out, so we're gonna hit y'all later. No, this way.
Bye! Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's my beautiful friend. Follow him on Insta. Do you want your Instagram plug?
Yes, y'all. My Instagram. My Instagram is this all I'm giving y'all. My Instagram is Joe Reincarnated. JoeReincarnated. Joe Reincarnated. It's not that hard.
Is it an underscore?
No underscore, y'all.
Joe Reincarnated is going to be below. I hope you all enjoyed. If you all did, make sure y'all like recommend it to other people.
I had so much fun meeting y'all. Bye.